Hey people, it's been long since the last time I uploaded a new video. I'm glad that I'm here again doing one video especially for you guys. I know you people have been waiting for me to upload this video. I share my life experience having been here now for 1 year. I think I clocked 1 year on 19th September this year. So I decided to share my life experience in of being here in the USA. That's Atlanta, Georgia, Forest Park to be specific. Guys, it has been a very exciting life experience. And at some situations, some points, I felt like, wow, America is it's not a place to be. But now I'm going to share with you my life experience. So some of you who knows me personally, you can see there's a change of haircut here. I don't cut my hair. That's another one thing that should I'm going to share with. So in a nutshell, it has been a very good experience. I think if I'm to compare the advantages and disadvantages, I think the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. However, we are learning, the world is a global village. So whenever you go some new places, you get to experience other things that are not that don't take part in the other part of the world. So my name is Levi Msende, and I go by the name of Till the End TV. That's my YouTube channel. Some of you maybe you might not have had a chance to watch these videos, but I'm doing this video specifically for you guys. You all know that I came here under DV Rotary, and it's been now 1 year since I came here with my family, and it's been a very exciting experience. First and foremost, I would like to tell you guys it was my first time to land at one of the biggest airport, the busiest airport, that is Hartsfield International Jackson International Airport, which is just right close to my place. It's about 10 minutes driving going to the airport. It is the busiest airport. Each and every 5 minutes there are planes landing and planes flying, and it is the busiest airport in the world, guys. So my life experience, I landed in September last year on 19th, and I was welcomed by my very good friend. I call him now is my good friend, the one who hosted me. And then later a month down the line, my family joined me. So when I got here, it was like resetting my life, starting my life afresh, doing everything as a new person. The first thing I experienced was first thing how different life is, and starting from the trees. The trees are different from the trees that are back home in Africa. There are two different type of trees, guys. Yeah, and the other thing is a driving experience. Here, all the vehicles are left-handed, and then they keep right. They don't keep left. Back home, we keep left. So it was one of a very startling experience, and something that you have to learn again, because it is a whole different life situation that you have to learn to drive on the other side of the road. I was driving on the other side of the road, so it was a bit difficult, because whenever you're on the road, you always keep on going to the other side of the road that you're using. And it is kind of difficult for you guys who've been driving for a long time, because you are always put on that side of that. But for the newbies, guys, it will be a very exciting experience, because you come and learn to drive from here in the USA. And just the way they conduct the driving lesson here is different, especially when you go to get your driver's license. Uh, there's nothing like here you with somebody in the car. They just put the camera, then the person who brings you, who's got experience, who's been driving the USA, will go with you on the road. That was one different experience compared to what was happening back home. You will be on the camera, and then they'll be giving you instruction for the road that you have to use. You go with that person, you don't talk to that person until you go back to the station where you will be qualified whether you failed or passed the experience. That's a Georgia experience. I don't know with other states, but I know it should be the same experience that you have to experience when you are on the other state. So that was the first experience. I managed to get my license. And the other thing that was a very surprising thing to me, it was at the filling station, guys. At the filling station, guys, there's nobody to put fuel for you. You have to know how to put fuel. It was quite a challenge for me because every time, because I do not know how to go up, I had to go inside and tell the guy to say I'm buying fuel for such amount, and then he's going to allow me to go and put fuel. But it was a big challenge because when I go, how do you get the pump, and then you place, because there are three buttons where I have to press. There's pure, and then there's regular, intermediate, and then the regular one. So you press there before you place the nozzle into the tank. You have to wait until that button clicks, and then you put the nozzle, then you start fueling. That was kind of a challenge, but with time I got better. I can even now go at the filling station and just use my ATM card in order to put fuel in my car. That was a whole lot of different life experience. I enjoyed it because it was something that I had to learn. The third one is the culture, guys. There's a whole lot of different things that you have to learn when you get here, guys. It was a big challenge for me, guys, to understand what these guys Americans speak, their language, the accent. It was like I'm not in a country where they don't speak English. I'm in a country where they don't speak English. But someone is using English, but it was very difficult for me to hear. It was kind of a lot of different experience where I had to pay attention to hear what these guys are trying to put across for me to be able to interpret or say, to respond to whatever they're trying to ask me. Especially job-wise experience, guys, it was difficult. Someone will be talking to you, but you're not getting whatever they're saying. I'm talking, they're also not getting what I'm saying. So you find that you are two people who use English, but you don't understand whatever someone is trying to talk. So it was a whole lot of different life experience. But with time, I got better. Right now, even if someone is talking, I'm able to grasp most of the things and then interpret to make a meaning. So that was quite a challenge, guys. For you guys who be coming here, you have to understand, say, it's gonna be a kind of a weird situation, but later on, eventually, we start getting to understand each other, and then you're able to communicate. That was the whole scenario. At my place of work, even if they call for a meeting, I'm just there, and people are talking, the bosses are saying something, maybe you are grasping two to three words, those are the only one you can hear. And then later on you develop a friendship with someone who can explain to you better. Ask him how, and then eventually you get to know what the bosses were trying to put across, and then eventually we got better. And then for some of you who be coming here, the first experience, especially when you manage to get the social security and then look for employment, guys, here is self-service. What I mean by self-service, when you go, you get employed, just do your work, do what you're supposed to do. When you knock off, go home. Bosses here don't care. They only care if you work, there's nothing like making up a follow-up, and no, they don't do that. They do nothing about that. The only thing here is just you come, you work, and then you go home. That's what they do. Every week you get paid. There are two ways of they do. People get paid. Some get every after 2 weeks. Others get every week. You get your paycheck into your account. If you have an account. If you don't have, maybe they give you a paycheck. But it's important to open an account because you also need to develop some credit points. The other thing, the fourth one is how to get a credit, how to raise your credit score. There is a kind of a scenario, same type of a scenario like back home, where people, you are able to borrow money from the mobile. I'll give an example of like Airtel, where you can borrow some money and then you pay within a stipulated time where you have to pay, so that you can increase the amount of money you can borrow from Airtel. So that's how that's the same concept with how you can develop your credit score. If you are able to, for instance, they give you like they will give you $400 in your account. That's that's your money. Then you pay within the stipulated time. Your credit score will be going up. You don't pay before, you pay on the exact date. For instance, I use my credit card to buy things, and then I have to pay on 20th. Every 20th of the month I have to pay for me to have my credit score go up. If you pay before, your credit score will never go up. So you have to pay on the exact. That's another experience, and so far so good. I know how to go about those things. That's the fourth point you have to master when you get here. The other point is self-service in the shops. Most of the shops here, you go, you do your shoppings, You can pay cash or you pay online, or you pay via your card. But other there are some point of sale machine where you just go, you get your product, you go, you punch, afterwards you pay without anyone like helping you. You know how to those things are done. But another shops, they are both where you can do self service, and there will be someone who punch the things, and then you pay cash or using a card if you don't know that experience. So in most bigger shops like Walmart, there are a lot of self-service. Kroger, you find such experience. These are the things that you can learn. There are people who can assist you to learn those things. Don't fear, guys. When you go to a new country, make sure you ask. Even if they don't understand, tell them, say, my guy, I really don't understand how these things work. I want you to help me I can be able to operate these things with help. They will help you. Those guys are willing to help. With difficulties with understanding each other, eventually you get to understand. That's another thing that I came to experience here. And then, guys, the fifth one is here. When you are here, you are on your own. What I mean by on, you hardly make friends here. People are very busy, guys. There's nothing like whereby you can go or you chill with somebody, you go to chill, maybe you're just at the barber shop. Such experiences are never there, guys. It is you, your family, and maybe the workmates. Actually, at the place of work, you just meet there. Some you might not even know their names, guys. You just meet, you work, you go home. If you have a chance to talk to them, you just talk here 2 to 3 words. You might not even know their name, but you can work with that person for maybe for the next 5 years. Don't even know their name, don't even know where they stay. That's the whole concept of the American life, guys. It is a very good experience because you learn to stand on your own. That was another experience I experienced. Culturally, it is a diversified type of culture, guys. Other people go to church, others don't go. So on that aspect, I wouldn't even want to dwell much because each one has their own experience. Others go to church. Churches are available. You can go to church. Others don't go to church, but that one, it is on how you feel on your own. Say if you want to go to church, if you don't want to go to church, that's our experience. But churches are available, guys. What other experience I would like to say? School children, guys. For the school children, guys, when you come here with your children, depending on your localities where you stay, buses come to pick the children for as long as your schools are, for as long as the route where you stay, the buses pass to pick your children. You don't have to worry about school fees, things such as transportation. Buses come, pick them, take them to school. They have their lunch, they are provided by the government, and when they knock off, the buses will bring them at your doorstep. That's a whole different life culture that I came to experience, and those are the things that you guys who will be winning David Lottery should experience, depending on the state that you are. The other part is the issue of state tax. The state where I am, we pay tax to the federal government, but other states there is nothing, like you don't pay state tax, and the percentage, they are not as high as the way it is presumed on other states. That's another experience. And on the bills and the experiences, guys, on the bills, we have how many types of bills? The first one is the rental bill. That's the biggest and the most important one. You have to pay rent. The other one is on the gas you use for cooking. The other one is on electricity bill for lighting in your houses. And then the other one is for fuel. Those are the bills you have to experience. The other one is for phone bills. The phone bill comes, you don't pay like the way we do it back home, but you have to do every day. Here you pay monthly. When you buy phone bills, it comes with data bundles. Phone bill comes with your data bundles on your phone. And then for TV watching and other experiences, you have to have a MiFi. That's a separate bill as well, but it's not as high as other people have experienced. It's affordable. You can always afford such bills. So I talked over rentals, phone bills, internet bills, gas and power, and maybe fuel and food. I would put maybe 5 type of bills, but these you can afford because here we get paid on a weekly basis. You can budget to say on such type of my week, I have to pay such bills. It's easy. You cannot go hungry. You can always try to save something small. So that's the life experience of how I've experienced my life here in the USA. And I'm encouraging someone out there, when you land here, guys, you can always ask people who've been here for a long time, though you might not, it's not easy for you to find them, but those people who host you, you can ask them how to go about it. It's easy. They'll guide you so that you don't experience hell here. It's a very good place and you can enjoy your life. And we can also do an interview to share to others. There would be people, the people who plan to come to America. So I thought I should share. So look out for the next 2 videos that I'll post. I will interview my son and my newborn baby Cordelia, and she can share her experience. So thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my channel so that we can grow the numbers. Bye bye. Take care. I love you. It is Mr. Till the End. Bye bye.